Hello everyone! Today we're learning how to solve the area of a triangle. For this video tutorial to be effective, I will be using this format. First, I will flash each question for about 10 seconds, and you may pause the video whenever you want to give yourself time to try out each question. And finally, I'll explain each question. I'll give you some tips and strategies on how to solve each question. Are you ready? Here we go. In our previous video, we learned that the area of a rectangle can be solved using the formula base times height. So given this rectangle on the left, I will divide this rectangle into two congruent triangles. Since the area of the whole rectangle is base times height, and now I cut it into half, that means the area of each triangle is base times height divided by 2. So this one is also base times height over 2. That's the reason why the formula for the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2, or the same thing as 1/2 times base times the height. To solve for the area of a triangle, it's really important to know how to identify the base and the height. In any triangle, the height of a triangle is always perpendicular to the opposite side, and that opposite side is called the base of the triangle. It is also important to know that the height can be inside the triangle, just like the second shape. Height can also be the given leg of a right triangle, and the height can also be outside the given triangle. Question number 1. Find the area of the triangle below. So for question number 1, we have a right triangle. So the base and the height are the legs of any right triangle. So here 10 is the base and 6 is the height. So using the formula area is equal to base times height divided by 2, we can just plug in the base. The base is 10 centimeters and the height is 6 centimeters and divide by 2. So multiplying the base and the height, we have 10 times 6 is 60. Centimeters times centimeters, it's square centimeters or centimeter square. Divide by 2. So the unit for the area is always square units. 60 divided by 2 is 30. So the area for this right triangle is 30 centimeters square. Question number 2. Find the area of the triangle below. So in this triangle, the height is inside the triangle. So 8 here is the base. Calculating for the area, again, we are using base times height divided by 2. So we have 8 feet times 5 feet. And we have divide by 2. So the area is 8 times 5, we have 40. Feet times feet is feet square, or that's square feet, divide by 2. The area of this triangle now is 40 divided by 2, 20. And then we have square feet. So the area is 20 square feet. Question number 3. In this figure, 16 centimeters is the height, which is outside the triangle. The base is 15 centimeters, and now we can solve for the area. So area is 15 centimeters times the height 16 centimeters, divide by 2. Instead of multiplying 15 and 16, I will do 16 divided by 2, that is 8. And then 8 times 15 is 120. So the area is 120 centimeters square. Question number 4. Find the height of the triangle given that the area is 39 square inches. Since area is equal to base times height divided by 2, now we can substitute the area. The area is 39 inches square. The base is 13 inches. And we don't know the height yet. That's what we're trying to solve. And then divide by 2. So now, to solve for the h, we can multiply first both sides by 2. So this becomes now 78 inches square is equal to 13 inches, and then times the height. Now we can divide both sides by 13 inches. So the right side, 13 divided by 13, can be cancelled out. So right side is just the h variable, or the height. 78 divided by 13 is 6, and inches square divided by inch is just inch. So the height in this triangle is 6 inches. Question number 5. Find the length of base B given that the area is 22 square feet and the height is 4 feet. So the same thing, using the formula base times height divided by 2. Our area is 22 square feet. The base is missing and the height is 4 feet. Divide by 2. For this equation, since 4 is divisible by 2, I can divide 4 by 2 right away. So we have base times 2 feet, and the left side is 22 feet square. So now we can divide both sides by 2 feet, and 22 divided by 2 is 11. So we have 11 feet because you're dividing feet square divided by feet. So the measurement of the length base is 11 feet. And one way to check this is you can multiply 11 times 4 divided by 2. So 11 times 4 is 44. 44 divided by 2 is 22. Question number 6. Find the length of the height if the area is 63 centimeters square and the base is 14 centimeters. Again, area is equal to base times height divided by 2. The area is 63 centimeters square. Base is 14 centimeters. We don't know the height. And divide by 2. So here we can simplify the right side. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So we have 7 centimeters times the height. Left side is 63 centimeters square. Solving for the height, we do the inverse operation, which is dividing both sides by 7 centimeters. And simplifying this, 63 divided by 7 is 9. So we have 9 centimeters is equal to 7, and 7 is equal to 1. So height is equal to 9 centimeters. Question number 7. Find the length of the base B given that the area is 80 square meters. So now we have area is equal to base times height over 2. And that gives us area is 80 meters square. The base is missing. And the height is 16 meters. Divide by 2. So this equation is now the same thing as 80 meters square is equal to base times 8 meters because we can divide 16 divided by 2. So now we can divide both sides by 8 meters. So 80 divided by 8 is 10. Meters squared divided by meters is meters. 8 meters divided by 8 meters is 1. So 10 meters is equal to the length of our base. Question number 8. A triangle has an area of 78 square inches and a base of 13 inches. Find the height. So here you're given the area as 78 square inches and the base is 13 inches. Using the same formula for the area of a triangle, which is base times height over 2, we can set up now the equation. The area is 78 square inches, base is 13 inches, and there's no height, so we divide by 2. So now we will multiply both sides by 2. If we multiply 78 times 2, that's 156 inches square. The right side is just going to be 13 inches times the height because 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. Now we can divide both sides by 13 inches. So now simplifying 156 by 13, that is 12. So the height is equal to 12 inches. Question number 9. A triangle has an area of 135 square meters. The height is 9 meters. Find the base. Area is equal to base times height over 2. So the equation is the area is 135. So we can replace A with 135 meters square. The base is missing and the height is 9 meters. Divide by 2. Now, I can multiply again both sides by 2 to get rid of the denominator 2. So 135 times 2 is 270 meters square. So the right side, I can divide 2 by 2, which is 1. So we have B times 9 meters. Now, we can divide both sides by 9 meters. So 9 meters divided by 9 meters is 1. So right side is just B. 270 divided by 9 is 30. Meters squared divided by meters is meters. So that means the base here is 30 meters. Question number 10. Find the area of the figure below. This figure involves two shapes, a rectangle and a triangle. So to calculate the total area of this figure, we need to find first the area of the rectangle, and then we will add the area of the triangle. To calculate for the area of the rectangle, we need to do length times width, which is 7 meters times 4 meters. For the area of the triangle, again, we can use base times height divided by 2. So in this triangle, the base here is 7 meters. The height is 4 meters, and then we divide by 2. So 7 meters times 4 meters is 28 meters square, plus 7 meters times 4 meters is 28 meters square, and 28 divided by 2 is 14. So we have 14 meters square. So the area of the rectangle is 28 meters square, and the area of the triangle is 14 meters square. So the total area here is 42 meters square. Here are the answers. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing to my channel at Celzo Academy.